Happy New Year! How to be productive in 2025. So I have a list of tips for how you can stay productive in 2025. So let's get into the video. The things I do to stay productive is setting goals. So I set goals like on the small scale and on the big scale, like I'm going to explain it. Setting weekly goals and monthly goals is going to help you because at the beginning of the year, a lot of people have like New Year's resolution. This year is going to be different, but it just end up being same year, same you instead of new year, new you, because you don't have a game plan and you're just winging it and you do it right for the first month and then it goes away. So what I can give you is like set weekly goals. So that's what I did in the beginning of January. Like I set a goal. So I want to exercise more and I want to do this more. So I'm going to break it down. So my weekly goal, exercising 3 times a week. Monthly goal, I want to be able to add a kilo of weight to all of my exercises by the end of the month. And that's kind of like the goal for the year is to being able to lift more weights. So that's how I break it down. One other thing that's very useful is planning. And as a type B person, it's hard. Sticking to a schedule is very hard when you're not used to it and it's like kind of against your nature. But I can promise you this, it helps so much because it gives your brain a rest. When you wake up, you don't have to think or like do a lot of thinking about, oh no, I have to do this, I have to do that, I don't know when I have time to do this or that. But because when everything is like planned and in a planner, it's way easier. So this is my planner, my beautiful planner, and it's really like a planner and not an agenda. And the difference between a planner and a calendar is like on a calendar you have like fixed date, like January 1st or Wednesday, January 1st of 2024. This doesn't have it. You just have like days of the week and you just have to fill it up. And when one of the reasons I love it is because when I'm on vacation or something, I don't plan anything. Usually my parents do that. I'm just there to chill. So when I come back from vacation, I have like a couple of pages that I blanked and I like my planner to be full. I enjoy to write like in every single page, and those pages that say blank annoys me. So having a calendar that doesn't have like fixed date and you just fill it in whenever, it's one of the things I love about it. And also it's a tool to track my habits, like my daily walks. Do I take my daily walks? When I exercise, knowing like habit tracking and everything. Planning your life is one of the tools that will help you be productive, because when you plan your life, you know what you got to do, how you got to do it, when you got to do it, and you don't have to like wing it. And when everything is structured, it helps you be productive. Okay, one of the things you can also do to stay productive is do as much the day before. When I was still in school, I made my lunch the day before and I put it in the fridge. I filled my water bottle the day before and it was in the fridge. My book bag was packed, my pencil case, my computer was charged, or it was charging well in my backpack. Like everything was already packed and ready to go the day before. So one, you have more time in the morning, and two, you don't have to stress about it because you know that it's done. I would still check it in the morning, but it's like, it's easier and it's a way to like have less things on your plate in the morning. So plan as much as you can to take it forward. The night before, one thing I do to ensure that I stay productive and I'm able to wake up when my alarm goes off is I put my phone on the furthest corner of my room. So when my alarms goes off in the morning, I have to get up, because in the morning when I hear my alarm go off and it's just right next to me, I just snooze it and go right back to bed. But when it's in the furthest corner of your room, when you hear it, you have to wake up, you have to get up, and you have to silence it. And once you're up, you're awake. And at least for me, once I'm up, I'm awake. I'm not going back to bed. So that's one of the things I do in the morning to make sure that I'm awake the minute my alarms goes off. Mornings. So one tip I can give you is don't have an unrealistic wake up time and don't have an unrealistic wake up time. So for someone who isn't a morning person and has bad sleep schedule, waking up at 4 in the morning is not realistic. Even 6 in the morning when you don't have a good sleep schedule, when you're not a morning person, it's not realistic. So have a fixed sleep schedule. I know sleep schedule gets thrown off. You're going out with your friend, you stay late out and everything, but try to stay on top of it, because having a good sleep schedule is going to help you have more energy. When you're running on like 2 hours of sleep a day, you're not going to want to exercise, you're not going to want to do a lot of things. You're just going to school or work and then go right back home, and you're not going to have the energy to do everything you plan to do. So have a realistic wake up time and a fixed sleep schedule. For my people that like to wake up early in the morning, this is for you. Try to do as much as possible in the morning, because morning persons have like a lot of energy in the beginning of the day. So try to do as much as you can in the morning. So work out. If you can wake up at 5 or 4:30 in the morning, do it. Work out. Try to get some stuff done for work or school. Do as much as you can in the morning. It will help you. And because you're a morning person, you don't always have as much energy in the evening. So if you're doing all those things while you have energy, it's going to help you stay productive, and it's going to give you a lighter workload in the evening, and you don't have to think, oh no, I have to work out and everything, because your peak of energy is usually in the morning. So try to do that. So for my night owls, I would recommend to work out in the afternoon, or like in the late evening. I am a night owl and I usually work out in the afternoon, but I can because I'm homeschool. But a lot of people have to work or are in school, so or you can do it like right after school or work, or like after dinner or right before dinner. That's when usually you have like a peak of energy. I'm saying you, but it's more like me. So I'm talking about my experience and I'm just giving you advice on it. So yeah, that's when I usually have my peak of energy. So that's usually my cue to work out. One thing I think is important to stay productive is also, besides planning, is resetting your environment, because sometimes you're not as productive if you're like in an environment that's not the best for you. So for me, it's usually when my room is dirty, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not the most tidy person. It's not like it's dirty, like there's gunk everywhere, but it's more of I'm messy, because I take when I'm trying outfits for the morning. I put my clothes end up like everywhere but in my dresser, which is not good. So one thing I also like to do to stay productive and to also stay on top of things is to do like a weekly reset, when you're going to pick up everything you find in your room and try to clean everything, and then a monthly reset when you're not only going to reset your room but also yourself. I find that taking care of myself helps me being productive, because when look good, feel good. That's just because when I look good, or when I look good, when my hair is done, when my nails are done, and when I feel good, I'm going to have the urge to do more things because I'm feeling good. Weekly resets is very important, and then monthly resets. So quick recap of my tips to stay productive. So set goals, weekly, monthly, and yearly goals. Plan your life. I think planning day by day is the best, and weekly planning, because months are very unpredictable. So planning, getting as much ready the day before. And if you're going on a trip, I'm begging, do not get everything ready the day before. You're going to be stressed. You're going to look for a dress. Oh no, you have to wash it, you have to try. No, I'm begging. Unless it's a trip, you can prepare like weeks before. I do usually. I'm crazy, but I usually prep every outfit in my head a month before I'm going on vacation. Then a week before I'm going, half of my stuff is in there. 3 days before, I'm fully packed. I cannot do those last minute packing. That's not me. So yeah, get as much ready as you can the day before. Unless you're traveling, take more time. Put your phone as far away from your bed as possible so you get directly up in the morning. Set realistic times and realistic goals. You're not going to become Bella Hadid by the end of the month. By the end of the year, maybe, but like set realistic goals for yourself, for your lifestyle. So yes. And try, if you're a morning person, try to do as much in the morning, and if you're an evening person, try to do as much in the evening. So those were my tips. Thank you for watching this video till the end. You can find me with It's Anaïs Diary on every social. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. We're at 4 subscribers, guys. If you want more content, don't forget to follow my Instagram and my TikTok. And I'll see you next week. Bye.